Hello everyone. What we are going to do today are horoscopes. I am going to put two at a time on one video, and I will tell you in the second video. Put the time in the description of when the second video or the second sign starts. I'm only going to do two at a time on here. That way it don't get too confusing. Let's see. Just 1 second. Let's see where we're starting. Alright, so what I'm going to do is put on the intro video. While that's playing, I'm going to get up everything I need to start. We're going to start with this month's May's sign and go from there. Alright, give me just a second. Okay, what we are going to do is we are doing Gemini and Cancer. Gemini is May 21st through June 20th. Cancer is June 21 through July 22nd. Okay, give me just a second. Put this up. Okay, so Gemini and Cancer. Alright. In just a second, because I didn't do these in order. I picked them by the cards, so you know. Virgo. Pisces. Pisces, Gemini. Okay, so this is for the next 2 weeks. The cards, because I have planet cards and house cards. So Gemini with planet Mercury is a card that come out, and 2 house cards I picked. The 1st and the 10th houses come out. So the general horoscope for the next 2 weeks is for Gemini's promises a time of increased communication, self-expression, and potential career developments. Influenced by Mercury's planet in both the 1st and the 10th house. The 1st house, self-identity. Mercury in the 1st house brings a focus of self-expression and communication. You might be feeling particularly articulate and eager to share your ideas with the world. This is a great time to learn new things, explore new interests, and express yourself authentically. The 10th house is career and public image. Mercury in the 10th house suggests a period of increased communication and visibility in your professional life. You might have opportunities to present your ideas, negotiate deals, or take leadership roles. Your communication skills will be in this spotlight, so make sure your message is clear and concise. And then what I'm going to put cards on is Gemini, Shadow, and Healing. So these are just shadow things, things that you may or may not struggle with or just need advice on. Gemini, Shadow, and Healing. Shadow. A common shadow aspect of Gemini is a tendency towards superficiality and the fear of commitment. You might struggle with focusing on one thing at a time, jump from one topic to another, or have difficulty committing to long-term goals. Healing. The key to healing the shadow is to cultivate focus and develop a deeper understanding of yourself and your interests. Learn how to follow through on projects. Dive deeper into topics that pique your curiosity and develop your ability to commit to your passions and goals. Here are some, these are some oracle card pulls I'm going to do. Well, these aren't oracle cards, these are tarot card pulls I'm going to do. How can I improve my focus and stay committed to my goals? And then, what are my true passions and how can I delve deeper into them? And 3, how can I use my communication skills effectively to advance my career? Okay, so the true passions, I'm not going to do like what is because everybody has different passions, but I am going to do how can you dive deeper in them. Okay, so, and then I'll pick oracle cards, and those are just like the cards that just tell you the other stuff for the next 2 weeks. Okay, so how can Geminis improve their focus and stay committed to their goals for the next 2 weeks? And really from here on out. Okay, this is, let me move these cards. Y'all should be able to see this. Let me make sure I'm saying that. Okay, yes. Okay, so this is the Page of Cups. So in order to stay focused and committed to your goals, you need to make sure that you are looking and you're focused. You're not foggy about what's in front of you, like in your cup, in front of your face. That fish coming out of the cup, you know. You think you have something good going on, but there's a fish in the cup, you know. So just make sure you're paying attention and make sure you're clear-minded of what's going on in front of you. And also clear thoughts, honest thoughts, clear-minded thoughts and words, communication, making sure you're communicating well and understanding. If you're in a group at work or if you're at school or anything you're doing. Okay, and how can I dive deeper into my true passions? So we're going to do 2 cards because we'll come out for that. So 2, 1. Okay, so try not to focus on things that have hurt your heart before. This is the After Tarot deck, so this is like, usually there's 3 swords in the heart. This has got a band-aid around the heart, it's healing, but this is actually going back to stabbing yourself in the heart. So make sure that you're not repeating patterns or things that break your heart, that don't work for you. Like when you're doing your true passions, you know, and you're having a hard time staying focused, don't do what you did last time, which led your focus elsewhere, if that makes sense to you. And then Queen of Pentacles. This is staying balanced energy, keeping, you know, knowledge, what is value to you in perspective, making sure that you're looking at that and focusing on it. So evaluate the things that really bring you value. And she's actually holding the pentacle up looking at it, so it is okay to, you know, look at what those things are. That will help you. And how can I use my communication skills effectively to advance my career? Okay. Okay, so how can I use my communication skills effectively to advance my career? Okay, Make sure you are completing, you know, when you're communicating, don't just kind of go here, there, and everywhere. Make sure you're staying on track and completing it. This is completing a cycle. So this would be completing the communication, using all the tools you have available. Okay, sorry. I didn't know what that noise was. Okay. And let's see, what's the other card for this? And this is the Knight of Swords. Slow down. Slow down. Pay attention, because that's coming in hot, fast, taking somebody out. Don't try to do everything at once. Slow down. Okay, so that's your shadow work stuff for the next 2 weeks. Let me shuffle these just a little bit, just because I have to get them ready for the next sign. Again, it's going to be 2 signs on one. I'm going to put the next sign, which is Cancer. I will put the time when I start it. Okay, let me go and open the angel cards. We're going to do those, but I'm going to do this last. Nico, you're going to have to wait a minute. Sorry, y'all, my dog. He's going to wait a minute, though, because I'm going to get this done. Sorry for him. He'll be all right. Okay. 1 second. Let me get this open real quick. Nick, go lay down. You'll have to wait till I get done. Okay, sorry, y'all. I sometimes don't put it on pause just to tell my dog to hang on. So, sorry. Okay, we're going to pick 2 of these. 2 of all these cards. So 1, 2. Okay. So we'll set the intention at 2. Skull 13, rat 35. Okay, so let's see. And this is just going to be like just messages for you. It doesn't specifically have to do with anything, or it may, just depending. Okay, so the skull is, it can be depressed thoughts, thoughts of death or feeling mortality. It can be change or the end of a cycle. So it's kind of like the death and rebirth card, the skull is. If you are having depressed thoughts, make sure that you are getting help if they're too bad, But usually that's death and rebirth. Neat, you're going to have to wait a minute. Sorry, y'all. Okay. So 35 is rat. A traitor or untrustworthy person, a disease. Be careful who's coming around you. Pay attention to that. Okay, so sometimes these things are not always like angelish great, but we still need to know the bad things that are coming toward us. This is an advance warning, so that way we can prepare. So you may be able to save heartbreak, or, save a lot of drama if you can see, if you have a little hint of what may be coming, It doesn't always work where it gives you the hint, but a lot of times it does. Okay. Choice and elevation. So choice, I choose serenity, light, and positive energy no matter what I go through. I choose happiness. I rise above fear and direct my thoughts to God. Elevation. I free myself from fear and trust the universe. I direct my thoughts to the beauty inside and around me. I use my spiritual strengths and knowledge to create light, and I will rise above all doubt. Okay, we're going to throw those back in there. These are usually just like one-word cards. Okay, we're going to pick those. I'm going to go ahead and pick these. And they want to work, okay. And we're going to go ahead and get these. These will be the last 2. That way we have them all picked anyway. And I wanted to wait to pick them, so that way I'm picking them in front of y'all. Whatever. Some people don't care, some people do, so yeah. And I'm probably just going to separate these videos. I was going to do them together, but I'm not. Okay. So knowledge and cleanse. So this is like protecting your environment, praying, using holy oil. You can use incense or smells, sage. And this is knowledge. So that's you gaining the knowledge you need to know to get through the next 2 weeks. Okay, these are like angel cards with Bible verses on them. So we have spend more time outdoors and be the love you wish to receive, so spend more time outdoors. They are like trees planted along the riverbank, bearing fruit each season. Their leaves never wither, and they prosper in all they do. Psalm 1:3. Be the love you wish to receive. Those who refresh others will themselves be refreshed. Proverbs 11:25. Again, please remember this is for the next 2 weeks. You are profoundly clairvoyant and ascended masters. So you are profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight. For your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. Okay, and ascended masters, powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. This is like Jesus, and if you use anything other than Jesus, that's what ascended masters are. Okay, Gemini, it looks like that is your advice for the next 2 weeks. I hope to see you back. I'm going to try to do these every 2 weeks. I've just started doing them, but I'm hoping this resonates with most of the Geminis or all the Geminis, and that you come back to see me next week. Please comment, like, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell, the full bell icon. I do free personal readings. They're short answer or yes and no questions during the week. Sometimes on the weekend, but usually I go live at least one day of the week. At least one time, one day during the week, every day. Sometimes like on Tuesdays, I might go live twice, but I at least go live one time, usually every day of the week. So if you subscribe, you will get notification then. You will also get notification of any of these readings I put up and any true crime readings. If you have anything you would like me to see, and I got to pull your angel cards, I'm sorry. If you would have any case you would like me to review that I haven't, if you just put the information on a comment, whichever comment on the page, and give me a link to the information or give me the information about it, just a little bit, enough so I can read on it, then I will do it. Okay, and so I'm going to end after I get done with this. I'm just pulling one angel card. So again, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next 2 weeks, Gemini. This is your angel card. This what angel will be with Gemini over the next 2 weeks. The angel of the universe. So you will have the angel that is over the universe to help you, guide you. So don't forget, when you're talking to Jesus, ask him for this angel, especially with worldly problems. Okay, Gemini, have a great day, and I will see you in 2 weeks.